Dogs are absolutely the cutest things in the world. Even if you're a cat person, you have to agree that dogs are just adorable. However, not all people in this world are good people, and sometimes there are some who do unspeakable things that make our hearts wrench. Keep watching to find out about the story of a dog who faced one such person. A normal, cute, adorable French Mastiff, just like the one pictured here, seems to have met one of the worst dog owners in the world and soon was faced with a tough situation. This dog was found in this absolutely horrible condition in a waste ground in Carrières-sur-Seine, west of Paris, by a man walking his own dog. You won't believe what had happened to him. The man soon realized that the dog was buried in dirt and was quick to call the police as well as start attempting to get it out. Keep watching to find out if the police made it in time. The poor dog was found buried in the thick dirt, dust, and sand, looking extremely hurt and on the verge of passing out. In fact, you won't believe what the man who found her had to say about her. The man who found her said only her head was visible and it was difficult to see given the amount of earth covering her. Not just that, but it was also uncovered that the dog had arthritis, which meant that it was in critical condition. It was crucial to save her as soon as possible. The police arrived and went hard at work digging the dog out, carefully trying to ease the thick pile of dirt surrounding the poor animal. They soon discovered something that shocked them. It turned out that the dog was tied to a heavy bag of gravel, which meant that it would have been unable to move even if it had managed to break free from the sand, meaning that this was quite obviously not a mistake. But who would do such a thing? Here we can again see the bag of gravel and the helpful man who found the dog, helping to dig her out. As you can see, the dog was buried quite far into the ground. Would she be saved in time? The dog was obviously quite distressed and frightened after being buried, and in this picture you can see another dog trying to calm it down by giving it some friendly licks. However, the dog's condition was so bad that much more than licks would be needed. The dog was in horrible physical condition, with a police officer saying that it was shocked and dehydrated, and soon they had to take further action. Keep watching to find out what it was. Eventually, they managed to get the dog out of the ground. They gave the dog water and took her to the vet to be treated for its dehydration and mental instability due to the shock from being in such an absolutely horrifying situation. Now the police had to do another important thing, and they had to do it fast. The 21-year-old owner of the dog was tracked down and caught by the police. He denied burying the dog, saying that the animal had run away. However, investigators had something else to say about this. However, the investigators agreed that this was not very plausible and are expected to question the owner. The dog is more than 10 years old and suffers from arthritis. It's difficult to imagine her running away, said a source close to the investigation. The owner will now go to trial for animal cruelty and may be sent to prison for up to 2 years and be forced to pay a fine of 20,000 euros. Some other people have already started taking actions of their own. A petition was posted online by a user called Cécile Lermineau. This petition called for the owner that buried the dog to get the maximum punishment for such an act of cruelty to an animal. The number of people that signed this will shock you. As you can see, a whopping 561,697 have signed the online petition, showing that people are quite readily supporting this cause. However, this is not the only abused dog in the world. I urge everyone watching this to never forget that animals can feel pain and suffering too, so we should always try to treat them with all the love and care we can. There are a huge amount of cases of animal cruelty per year, and we can prevent this by never forgetting that we are all beings and we all need to show love.